Hey girlfriend, it's your girl Melissa, and I am so excited that you are tuning into another episode of the Hey Girlfriend podcast. Here is where you find the real, the personal, and yes, I'm talking my personal, the good, the bad, the ugly, the relatable, the truth, the raw, the motivation, the nothing's gonna hold me back type of inspiration to kick your week off with passion and purpose. So let's dive right in. Hey, girlfriend. Man, it's been a minute since I said that on the podcast because I say that all day, every day. Everybody already know. Oh my gosh. So it's been a minute. The last I left you guys, I was actually going on our family vacation, which we went to Puerto Rico, which was absolutely beautiful. I want to go back. I want to go back because what in the world? So when we got back, literally all this mess, so COVID-19 was already going on because I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Okay, this episode is not going to be all about butts. I do have to address the elephant in everybody's room right now, in everybody's house, on everybody's forefront of their brain, So what in the world? We just made it back. When we got back, my kids went back to school and then the school shut down. And we've been tackling this. They say homeschooling, but it's different than homeschooling. There's this cyber learning, and there is a difference because, well, you know what? We are turning it into homeschooling because we are working on our own schedule. Our school district was so amazing to roll out info to help us, and they kind of gave us this schedule, but I call that a mock schedule because that schedule was just not working for us. Okay, so we have been taking time and we made our own schedule. But, I really want to say to everyone to please stay safe out there. Take this thing serious and please heed the warnings. I feel like, just in passing, I've talked to a couple people and they're still not taking this as serious as they should be. And that's sad. I'm very big on I'm not about walking in fear, but I am about walking in wisdom, and I am about walking in knowledge, and understanding. So, I keep telling everybody, listen, I'm gonna do the best that I can within my knowledge, within my wisdom, within my capacity, and the rest, you already know. I trust in God. I believe God. Everybody has their own belief in something, as that higher power, whatever that is for you, believe in it, but just do the best that you can within your capacity, within your understanding, and within your wisdom. So, Puerto Rico was fun. And I miss it. I miss my family. It was just all around so beautiful. So beautiful. I sit here, I be thinking should I move out there? Should I say bye to Jersey? I even had this talk with my dad and I was just like, what in the world made you and mom come here? Being there on the island, it's just, everything is so beautiful. Everybody treats you like family. Everybody's so warm and welcoming and loving. The weather was beautiful. It was 80 to 85 degrees. So we weren't out there cooking like when we went to Florida, that Florida heat that literally sizzled my skin. But anyway, so I've been MIA for a while. I'm always very transparent, as y'all know. And it's just, there's no excuse, just, stuff getting in the way. Once I came back, it was we got hit with some whammies, and then aside from that, it was just, readjusting to everything that's going on within the world, and just changing schedule and how life changed, and doing some or venturing into some new personal projects and stuff that I have going on, and then helping other ladies with theirs. So anyway, I was not on a sabbatical. This was not where no, homegirl was getting her life. She was getting her life right. She was distracted at times. She was going through some painful things, some hurtful things. She was struggling with anger too. You already know, y'all gonna be hearing about it on the episodes, just not this one. So I just wanted to come in on on this episode today. And, I titled it What in the World, because it's just like, what in the world is going on? And not just the COVID-19, but all the mixed signals. And I just wanted to take a minute and just say, you doing it. Like, you are doing it. Whatever feels right, you are doing it. Because I feel like there's so many mixed signals. You hear, you need to hustle. Now you got to hustle. Or hustle harder. Work harder. Oh, you need to sleep. Oh, you need to rest. Oh, get your accounts in order. Make sure you got life insurance. People preparing for burials. Like, oh, let me make sure that, I can pay for my my funeral bed ahead of time. Like, yo, and I'm sitting there like, yo, there's so many mixed signals with everything that's going on. And I just want to say, align yourself with your life. That looks different for everybody. For some of us, it may be rest. Because I just feel like, we live in this world that no matter how hard you work, you never work hard enough. And then we end up being hard on ourselves. And I'm just saying this from a personal. Like, maybe that's not you. Maybe you don't feel this way. But I'm going to tell you about me. I am hard on myself. And I will jam-pack my agenda. And then when I don't get it done, I feel guilty. And it's like, where did I mess up? How could I have done better? Like, I go through all this stuff, right? And I'm like, no. Align yourself with you, not with what other people are saying, not what they're putting out there in the world that you should be doing. Align yourself with you. So that means if you need to rest, rest. If you need to work, then girl, go work. If you need to Netflix and chill, I'm coming over. No, I'm kidding. But there are some good things on there, right? So I've been telling you, I've been Netflixing and chilling. I feel like I never say that. I have been Netflixing and chilling with my kids. And I appreciate that because I'm always on the go. And people know you'll never find me in the house. I feel like my dad has been calling on me and checking on me to make sure my butt's in the house because he know me. He'd be like, I bet you this girl out in the streets doing this, that, the other. I'm like, no, Dad, I'm not working. I'm working from home, but I'm not risking my life, So you have to do whatever it is whatever it means for you to align your life because we're going through some serious emotions. And because I feel like it's not, some people still, unfortunately, are not taking it seriously. It's like people are being over dramatic. People are panicking. People are stressing. People have anxiety. Like, yo, chill. I'm going to tell you right now, girl, you get that pass. You get a pass. Whatever it is that you're feeling to go through this trauma, because this is trauma. Let's identify it and recognize it for what it is. This is trauma. And I even had to write down the definition, which is an emotional response to a terrible event or a disturbing experience. And when you go through trauma, there's still other things. It's not just the event that you go to, it's the aftermath. Because you can have it's like the aftershock, which can be short-term or long-term. Some people are going to come out of this with PTSD. I was like, and this is like, no, we are going through some heavy things. I was like, nobody expected this. Nobody saw it coming. We've all said this, so all I'm saying is this: align your life, whatever it is that you need to do to get through this moment, to get through your emotions, to process your emotions, to be the person you were before this thing hit, or even be a better you. Okay, before this thing even hit, you do that. So if that means you eat a pack of Oreos on the couch, no judgment zone, girlfriend. No judgment zone. I say that because, I am, trying to, listen, this is for, I guess my church girls, right? I'm trying to walk in obedience, y'all. I was like, there's been some things that God has put in my heart that I needed to do, and I was not doing it. And I have been purposely taking on other projects and doing other things just so I didn't do this one thing that makes me stretch and really come out of my comfort zone. And that's a little hypocritical because I can't be up on here encouraging my girlfriends to do their thing while I'm over here being hypocritical, right? So I have been, there's things that I struggle with too when it comes to walking in obedience, and things that makes me come out of my comfort zone, right? But I was laughing because I did this video for our organization, for Love Me More organization. It's our, if there's anybody new who's listening, it's a women's empowerment organization. We are a nonprofit, and basically what we do is we have created a network of support. And we are here for women to help them focus on their dreams, find their purpose, and really pursue that in life, and really love themselves more. In other words, I'm going to take care of myself better today than I did yesterday. I was like, we all understand that we all sacrifice, but if we are not filling ourselves up, if we're not taking care of ourselves, we cannot take care of any responsibility that we have. So that's what our organization stands for, and we just help women to do that. So anyway, so I had to do this video because we're using every area that we can to be able to still be that network of support, and still, with this whole social distancing, we can't come together physically for events. So we have aligned up some other virtual things that we're going to be doing to make sure that we stay connected. And not just that, but like legit getting on the phone, like, hey girlfriend, you need something? You got toilet paper? You got paper towels? Like whatever that is, So I did this video, and I struggled with it because I'm telling you right now, looking at myself, I was like, Melissa, stop playing, put down the Oreos. Like, you playing. I was like, listen, but I'm like, listen, whatever it is you got to do, if it's eating the ice cream, it's making sundaes, because that's what my kids been asking me. Can we make milkshakes? Can we make ice cream sundaes? Come on, Mom, taste this. Come on, Mom, have that. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do the thing. I'm not going to sit here and stress over this, that, the other, And I was like, and in that moment when I indulge, I still try to make sure that my next decision is a better decision, a healthier decision. So whether it's, we have been going outside a lot because, and what I mean by that, it's like in our yard, I'm still staying safe. But just really trying to still connect with the natural world, because a lot of it has changed for us. I have a 5-year-old daughter. She looks outside and she's just like, why does the world look like this? Like she perceives the difference. She don't see anybody outside playing. There's no cars in the street. People ain't driving by. Like they haven't left the house, because when I go to the store, I leave them all here. I go by myself and do the groceries and get whatever things what we need. And I've tried to narrow that down to 1 to 2 times a week, because, we're a big family here and they eat all day. Y'all know your kids eat that all day too at the house. But what I want to say is, whatever it is that you're doing to get through this, whether it's eating the ice cream, going for a jog, going for a bike ride, if you're blasting music, like, we've had so many karaoke parties. We've had so many dance parties. And what I mean by that, don't call the cops on me. Just us who live here. We didn't invite any outside parties. But if you're roasting if you need to roast the marshmallows, make the s'mores, eat the s'mores, like that's what we've been doing. We've been having bonfires outside, anything that you need to do to get through this time, to help the children or your kids or your family, your loved ones, your friends, whoever, get through this time. Do that. Maybe it's being in your PJs all day, because you don't get to do that. Hey, maybe you're supposed to go on a trip and you decide you want to sit in the living room with your bikini on or your bathing suit on. Like, girlfriend, do that. I won't be doing that. That won't be me. I'm more the PJ girl. I'm not that bathing suit girl. Especially after that pack of Oreos. But anyway, all I'm saying is, whatever you have to do to get through it, do that. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty because you're not hustling hard, you're not starting a business, or maybe I said, I need to take a break from trying to pursue my dreams so hard, or, maybe you're feeling like, you're failing. Whatever it is that you're feeling, feel that thing and let it go, release it, because, we want to wipe away so much. Like, no, let our feelings take its course. That is okay. You get the pass, girl. You get the pass, because what in the world is going on? If this has taught anybody anything, it is the value of life. I was talking with my dad And one of the things he was saying, he was like, I don't care about none of this mess. I don't care about no cyber schooling. He was like, baby girl, this is the thing. He was like, if my grandbabies have to be held back 1 year just so that they don't die and they have their whole life ahead of them, I don't care if they do that. And I was like, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And for me, like I keep saying, I keep reassuring people, you're not going to miss out on anything. Literally, we're going on 3 weeks here in Jersey. We're going on like 3 weeks of a shutdown. And I'm like, you're not going to miss out. You're not going to miss out on anything. This is not going to be a waste of time. Yes, maybe you're going to have financial struggles. Maybe you're going to use up some credit cards and maybe you have to use up some loans. You know, yes, I get that. But I'm telling you, you're going to be alive. And guess what? You'll be alive to pay it off. So, all right, y'all need to be able to pay it, right? Business is going to be booming for you. You know, but that's like the biggest thing. I just feel like, you know, there's so many things that we do worry about. Yes, we do. And I'm not trying to put that to the wayside. Yes, some of us are stressing. Yes, some of us have anxiety, and that's okay. Feel it and release it. And then work on your gratitude. Work on being grateful. You know what? I don't always feel so grateful stuck in this house with all these kids. Okay. When they get the bickering and that cabin fever kick in, I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I was like, they need to open up these schools. I know. No, but everybody know, the people who know me, family first, always been. I don't care about no job. I don't care about no business. I don't care about nothing. What I have been given, these children, that is my prized possession. And I'm like, no, God, you entrusted me. I got you. I'm going to do everything that I can. Not just keeping them safe, but also being an example for them. You know, so if I need to take time away and not publish or not do any writing or not do any podcasts because I want to sit on the couch with my kids and Netflix and chill, I'm going to do that. Because my kids are scared and they're like, Mom, can you pray with us? I got you, baby. Let's go. Circle of prayer. You know, or they're asking me things about, you know, what's going on in the world. And I need to define it to them so that they understand without them walking in fear and knowing that, hey, you know, because for us, like I said, we are believers in God. I'm like, no, God got us, baby. You know, I was like, I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to worry about what didn't get published, what I didn't get to do. Like, I'm not worried about that stuff. What I'm worried about is aligning my life. And what means the most to me is my family, my friends, and my loved ones. Like, because family for me is not just blood. Like, y'all already know, girlfriends, y'all family to me. You know, I was like, so, you know, just remember, you get a pass. Feel what you're feeling. Don't feel guilty for not showing up and not going hard or whatever it is. You know, it's like I said, there's so many mixed signals. You just listen to what's in your heart. You go ahead and feel the feelings that you're feeling, release them, and get yourself up and do what you need to do for that day. All right, girlfriend, I hope this encouraged you. I can't wait to hear from you. You already know you can hit me up in my email. You can hit me back on Anchor if you're listening on Anchor. Whatever it is, however you want to communicate with me, you got it. All right. So just reach out to me. The podcast email is Melissa, MELISSAHGP for Hey Girlfriend Podcast @gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. How you doing? You need something? I'm like, for real. I'm like, because if it's in my capacity and I can get it to you, I got you, because that's what we do. All right. So checking on me. I want to check in on you. I want to make sure everybody's good, and whatever I can do, even if it's out of my capacity, I can see if I can hook you up with somebody that can do it. Like right now, I got to get my bathroom floor done. I got stuff going on too. So listen, we look out for each other. We love each other. We take care of each other because we are that network of support. So be safe, girlfriends. I will see y'all later. Love y'all.